Well, hey guys, it's Mike from Just Car People Things. We're working on our 2015 Lexus GX460 today, and noticed an issue with it that I think is going to be pretty easy to resolve. But spun the truck around, got it backed in. I was thinking about pulling the wheel off, but I think we won't need to. I saw an issue inside of most Toyota trucks. Along the frame rail and the body of the vehicle, there is basically a piece of fender liner like this. And this fender liner, it's just a piece of basically rubber. It feels like inner tube kind of rubber. And what that does is down here, it protects a chunk of your vehicle. And if you look in there, so this is just falling apart, sadly, the old one, it's just kind of worn out. If you look in there, you can see the alternator, you can see the top of the frame rail here. And basically, we're sitting here going, I don't really like this if this is torn, because what's happening is then you're just spraying that alternator down, and some of this componentry here, this looks like your AC compressor, some of this stuff, while it is weather sealed, while you could certainly get it wet, I don't really want to be in a position to trash that stuff by just soaking it with salt or whatever else. So I've got a couple tools with me. I bought this online to replace it. That's the piece right there. These are about 15-20 bucks. They come with some additional snaps, kind enough to include that. It actually says FR on it. The factory one does as well, and that's where it ripped. It ripped right through the F on the FR. So we'll just take a minute here and pop that guy out. But just wanted to show that real quick. This is something to think about if you've got one of these GXs or a Toyota 4Runner or a Land Cruiser, Tundra, Tacoma. All these vehicles have this componentry, have this sort of plastic flapping, and there's actually two. There's another one that hides back here behind your ball joint. It's back right back there. So you can see the top of it right here. This one's still intact and in good shape. That kind of shields the exhaust where the frame rail is. But we're just gonna pop this guy off. And I wanted to mention a tool that I have, and these are pretty cheap. These are, you know, a few bucks online. You can get them on Amazon. I'll probably drop a link to it. This is a puller for this type of stuff right here. So we'll get our folding light or portable light there, and you see that helps. If you can get behind it, you can just sort of lever it right off. You can see this is pretty old stuff, and it's not really held on particularly well. So we'll just come up and you work underneath it, and that will just break it clean right off. And just, you can see right there. And we'll come down here, we'll get the other one right here. Just pop that guy off, and just get behind it, and that'll just pop it right up. So, and then we've got some replacement pieces here. We'll get this slap back together. While we've got it apart here in the next minute or two, I'll probably come in and hit this space right here with the little fluid film. You can see that pinch weld there is right where it's just starting to get a little surface rust on it. And we've got another piece down here that could use a little spray too. So just wanted to mention that. This is a quick process, and I'll show you with it back together here in a minute. Okay guys, we're back here, and we are prepped fully to now install this piece. I took a little bit of a spray silicones, fluid film type stuff, and coated all this stuff down to keep it from potentially rusting now that we're going to be covering it up. And we've got one of the snaps pre-installed. And so how these work is you just push them into place, and that then secures that there. It's gonna seem a little loose, but once there's 4 of these in here, I don't think it matters that much. So we'll just come through and take a minute to push these all into their little kind of respective homes, wherever this goes right there. And that then locks that in there. So we've got 4 of these total. There's one that's gonna go right here, and that gets snapped into there. And then the last guy goes right down there. And this is gonna stretch this material a little bit. Or did I put that top one in not the right hole? I think I put the top one in not the right hole. We're doing great work today, guys. 10 out of 10. So the nice thing about this is, and let's get this moved around, is you can usually pop these or just break them. Wonderful. Awesome. So we're gonna have to get a replacement one for that, because I just screwed that up. And that is very typical for how I operate. So we'll break that out of there now. That's going to be shot. The good news is I have a piece that can replace that, so I think we'll be in okay shape. But we'll throw this bottom guy in here real quick. And that actually goes, I put it in the wrong hole. That actually goes right there, and that would have been correct. So let me go get a replacement. But this is the old one here. And you can see after, 15 years or so, This plastic feels like leather now, and there's nothing left of it. So that's what the piece used to look like right there, and now is clearly just garbage. I'm gonna grab another pop to put in there. I've got some stuff that works specifically for this, and we'll go from there. Okay, here we go, guys. We ended up getting that piece back in there, and I think we're now all set to go, and we're done with this quick little project. So we're gonna take our portable light here. We got these at Costco, 2 for 39 bucks. You can see I've used them on a lot of different projects, but these are absolutely awesome little lights, and just the amount of daylight they give you is pretty cool. So 3 settings, shut that guy off. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in. All that to say, fun little project, and just wanted to show, you know, this is something you can fix on your own vehicle for a few bucks. I'm sure if you went to a dealer, this would be hundreds of dollars. Very easy for you as a DIYer to just do it yourself at home just in a few minutes. Didn't even have to pull the wheel off to do it. They'll kind of had to work around it a little bit. So all that said, thanks again for tuning in. You guys have a great day.